Welcome to today's practice. Today we're going to work on spine and hips, mobilizing a little bit through some nice twists and also targeting a little bit the IT band and the outer part of our hips. So this class is great if you run, if you do a lot of workouts, but also if you sit a lot on your desk, which most of us do. So I think you're going to find a lot of benefits through this practice. Whenever you're ready, grab a block or two. It's always nice to have them handy. And we're going to start in a seated position with crossed legs. So I like to prop myself up to allow the hips to rest a little bit, soften down, and the knees to open. Set yourself comfortable. Slowly close down the eyes when you feel ready. And also with your eyes closed, you can make any adjustment that you feel like doing. Bring the attention inward to notice if there's something that you need to soften, realign, or if there's any other action that you need to do before finding stillness. Find your breath and begin to follow it on its way in and out throughout your nostrils. Notice all the little movements of your body associated with your breath. Notice if there is any unnecessary tension that you can drop away, maybe off your shoulders or jaw, or maybe from your forehead, or even your hips. Pressing down into your sitting bones to elevate your chest. But feel a gentle activation into your core by pushing the belly button in and slightly up so that your spine is protected, supported. We're going to begin with just a few rounds of Kapalabhati, pranayama. Feel free to skip it if you have recently eaten, if you're menstruating, or if you're pregnant. Otherwise, we're going to do 30 blasts of Kapalabhati for 3 times. And the way we do that is by pulling the belly button in and up to forcing the exhalation out through the nose. The inhalation will happen automatically as a rebound of our exhalation. So let's synchronize our breaths together. I like to go quite slow, but feel free to speed it up. But try to find a consistent pace in your breathing. Take an inhalation through the nose to lengthen the spine. Exhale through the nose. Once more, inhale. And exhale. We prepare. Breathe in halfway to start. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to prepare, just breathe in halfway. And repeat. Two, one, and full exhale. One breath in and out through the nose. And breathe in halfway for last one. Exhale. Four, three, two, one. Full exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Keep the shoulders nice and soft. Breathe in. And breathe out. Notice the heat that you created in your body. Any other sensation that you can perceive as an after effect of this breathing technique. Good. Bring the hands together towards the center of your chest. Interlace the fingers and spread the palms up towards the sky, lengthening the spine, opening the chest, the eyes. Keep the core engaged, the belly button is pushing towards the spine, and then rotate towards the right side using the core muscles. Exhale back to center and rotate towards the left. Back to center, right, squeeze the core muscles. Back to center, left. Back to center, to the right. Squeeze a little bit deeper and hold this last one. And then begin to separate your hands, right hand behind you, left arm forward, and then place the right hand down and the left hand on your opposite knee. Lengthen up the spine, inhale, and exhale to deepen the twist. Release the pose, interlace the fingers, palms up towards the sky as you inhale. Exhale, twist towards the left. Keep the shoulders nice and soft. Squeeze the core muscle. Twist a little bit deeper. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze without lifting the right knee or the right hip. And then begin to open your arms forward and back. And then left hand lands behind. Right hand uses the support of the left leg to allow yourself to twist a little bit deeper. One more breath here. And exhale to soften the pose. Move the block away from you. Place it at the top of the mat. Open your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Keep the chest nice and tall. Release your hands, let them floating. And then draw both knees towards the left side, keeping the chest nice and open, tall, without leaning back. And then come back up and drop the knees towards the right side. We're going to add a little bit. Drop both knees towards the left. Lean forward to push the hips forward. And slowly come back down. Chest open to draw the knees towards the right. Squeeze the hips, extend them forward, and slowly come back down. To the left, left, slowly come down. To the right, left, and slowly come down. One more time each side. To the left, lift. Slowly come down. To the right, lift. And come down. Come back towards the left. This time find a little bit of twist behind you, using your hands as support. And then little twist towards the other leg. Come back to center, change the side with your legs, twist towards the right side, squeeze the waist, lengthen the spine, and then squeeze towards your left leg. Good. And come back to center. Lean forward, find a tabletop position. Arch the spine as you inhale. And exhale, push the mat away from you. Really separate the shoulder blades towards one another. Inhale, arch the spine. And exhale, push the mat away from you. Find a neutral spine. Inhale to bring the right arm towards the sky. And then as you exhale, thread the needle with your right shoulder without touching down. Just reach towards the left with your left hand. Just hover and push yourself back up. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle, hover the shoulder and the right hand. Come back up. Last one, reach towards the left. And then this time drop the shoulder down. Drop the side of your head down. You can keep the left hand, under your shoulder, or you can walk a little bit more forward if you like. A little bit more, you can bring it up and towards your lumbar spine. Slowly release whichever pose you have. Place the left hand back under your left shoulder. Push into the left hand to open up into that twist. Right hand to the sky. Find a bit more space here. Exhale to come back down. Reset yourself. Inhale and exhale. Second side, inhale for the left hand, reaching up. And exhale to reach towards the left side, hovering the left shoulder. Squeeze the waist. Press down to reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Twist. Last one, reach up. And exhale. Squeeze the waist, reach, and then land. Same thing with your right hand, forward, or maybe up. Internally rotate your arm to bring the back of your hand towards your lumbar spine. Good. Replace the right hand under the right shoulder. Press down to open back up into that twist. Exhale, come back down. Inhale to arch the spine. Exhale to downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, shift the hips back and up. To find this downward facing dog, setting yourself into the shape, and feel free to do any movement that you like. Connect with your breath. Maybe this is your first downward facing dog of the day, but it's definitely the first one of the practice, so feel free to establish any connection that you need with your body, to explore any little movement. Take one more breath before easing into stillness. Good, and then as you exhale, start walking your feet towards your hands to the top of the mat. Lengthening the spine when you inhale and softening down as you exhale. Keep the feet hip distance apart. Bend the right knee. Place the right hand under the right shoulder. Inhale to peel the left arm towards the sky. Look up with your gaze. Exhale to change side. Bend the left knee. Replace the right hand with your left. Reach up with your right. Again, come back down. Change side. Bend the right knee. Left hand reaching up. Left hand replaces the right. Left knee bends. Right leg extends. Right arm reaches up. Last one each side. Right knee bend. Left arm reaching up. Look up. And exhale. Come back down. Left knee bends. Right arm reaches up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lengthen up the spine. And exhale, fold down. Slowly, with your inhalation, roll your spine all the way up. And as you exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Find a standing position. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Shift the weight onto your right foot. And drop the left knee up towards your chest. Shoulders down and away from your ears. Really squeeze the left knee into the chest. And then begin to twist. So hug the left knee with your right hand. And begin to twist towards the left shoulder. Maybe extending the left arm behind you. Your gaze can stay forward, or if you have more stability, you can bring it towards your left hand. Squeeze the waist, lengthen through the crown of your head. Shift the gaze slightly forward again. Release the left knee with your left hand, with your right hand, and begin to step the left foot behind you. For a high lunge, stay on the ball of your left foot. Inhale. Exhale, slowly drop the left knee down. Inhale here. And exhale, stay here into your low lunge. Soften the shoulders. Inhale. This time as you exhale, bring the hands towards your chest. And press the right foot down into a half split shape. Stay here with the chest nice and active. And then slowly release. Both hands down to frame the front foot. Untuck the back toes. Lengthen the spine here. Feel free to use the block if you have them and need them. And then as you exhale, bring the left toes towards the inside. And then bring them up and towards the outside. Try to not move your hips. Come back to center. Left toes towards 10 o'clock. And then right toes towards 2 o'clock. One more time. Toes towards 10. And toes towards 2. Bend the front knee. Place your hands to frame the front foot. Step the right leg back and up towards the sky. Bend. Keep the right leg extended. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring the right knee towards the left tricep. Extend the right foot outside the left side of the mat. Inhale to reach up with your left hand. Fall in triangle. And as you exhale, push the hips a little bit higher. Take one more breath. And this time as you exhale, come back with your left hand down. Stay here, framing the shoulders. Placing your hands right under the shoulders. Keep the left heel pushing away from you. Squeeze the core. Hold here. One more breath. And then slowly begin to slide the right foot towards you. Hug the right knee towards the chest. And drop the right knee down for a pigeon pose. Extend the back leg behind you. Lengthen the spine. Open the chest with your inhalation. Feel free to use a block to prop yourself up. And then exhale to lean forward. Take a moment here to open up your hip. Just a couple more breaths. And then plant your hands to frame the front foot, front knee. Step the right leg back and up towards the sky. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lean forward, high plank. Exhale for chaturanga. Feel free to drop the knees down. Inhale for up dog or cobra, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale to downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees, look forward. Step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, fold down. Inhale to raise up, arms up towards the sky. Exhale to release the arms alongside the body. Soften the shoulder, reset your stance. Feet hip distance apart from here. This time lean towards the left foot and draw the right knee towards the chest. Shoulders down and away from the ears. Squeeze the the right knee in. My left and right is always a little bit wrong. Open the right arm behind you. Keep the collarbones nice and wide and begin to shift the gaze towards the right thumb. Squeeze the waist. Good. Slowly look back forward. Keep the right knee lifting, arm reaching up to find a high lunge to start. Slowly step the right heel behind you, right foot behind you. Exhale, drop the right knee down. We stay here, inhale. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Sink into your hips a little bit more. Untuck the right toes. Inhale. And exhale. This time, bring the hands in prayer towards the center of your chest. Shift the hips back and find a half split. Pretty active, pressing down with your left heel. Spine nice and long. Keep the hips square. Take one more breath before releasing your hands down into the mat or into blocks. Feel free to adjust the shape if you need. Long spine, core engaged, belly button in, inhale. And then as you exhale, draw the toes towards 2 o'clock. Without moving the hips, come back to center and toes towards left, towards 10. Come back to center, toes towards 2. Come back to center, toes towards 10. Don't move your hips, one more time each side. Good. Come back to center, bending the front foot. Frame it with your hands, lift the back knee off the floor, and step the left leg back and up towards the sky. Inhale. Keep the left leg extended. As you exhale, left elbow towards the right, left knee towards the right tricep. Extend the left leg, step the left foot outside the mat. Drop the right heel down. Inhale to open up into a fallen triangle. And this time as you exhale, plant both hands, lift the back heel again, square the hips and the shoulders. Strong arms push the mat away from you. Keep the knife edge of your left foot pushing down. Feel the left IT bend awakening. And then begin to slide the foot towards you to bend the knee, push it towards your chest, and then drop the knee down for pigeon pose. Use the block to prop yourself up, lengthening the spine through a big inhale, and then exhale to soften down. Take 2 more breaths here. And reset yourself to come up. Tuck the right toes under. Step the left foot into downward facing dog. Inhale forward into a high plank. Exhale for chaturanga or any other variation. Back bend as you inhale. And downward facing dog as you exhale. Breathe in. And out. Feel any sensation here. Breathe through them for 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale to bend the knees, look forward, and step or jump in between your hands. Lengthening the spine as you inhale. And fold down as you exhale. Stay here folding down, keep the feet hip distance apart, and take a block with you if you like, or do without. Opening the chest once more as you inhale. And exhale, bend the right knee and place the right hand down under the shoulder. Inhale, the right hand under the right shoulder, Inhale to lift the left arm up towards the sky. Follow it with your gaze. And exhale to close. Change side. Left hand under your nose, right arm reaching up. Bend the left knee this time. Good, and exhale. Come back down. Lengthen up the spine, inhale. And exhale. Place the right hand on a block under your shoulder or down if you feel okay with it. Press into the right hand and into the left foot. And begin to extend the right leg behind you. Right heel is in line with your glute. And open up and peel the left arm up towards the sky. Feel the core engaged into this revolved Ardha Chandrasana. Strong core. Take 1 more breath. Push down into the left foot, the right hand. Right heel is nice and active, pushing away from you. And then slowly drop the right foot behind you. Keep the twist for a twisted lunge. Inhale. And exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach up with both hands. And exhale, hands down. Pyramid pose. Frame the front foot. Step the right foot a little bit closer. Take the block with you or do without. Right hand under your shoulder or outside your left foot. Keep the hips nice and square. Make sure that your sacrum is flat. And then extend the left arm towards the sky. Breathing into the twist for 3, for 2, and on 1. Look down, bend the front knee, frame it for a standing split. Both hands down. You can keep the left knee bent a little bit if you need. Maybe the left forearm behind your left calf. Kick the right leg a little bit higher, engaging the right glutes. And then begin to find a little bit more stability through the shape. Bring the right knee towards your chest as you lift up. We're going to go again into that twist. Feel free to repeat as we did it on the others, as we did it before, or this time if you want, you can catch the knife edge of your left foot or your right foot with your left hand and maybe extend the right leg forward. Finding a twist, squeezing the waist, right hand reaches behind you. Feel free to stay with the knee bend. Breathe into the wobble. Take one more breath. And then as you exhale, release the shape, both legs down. Good. With stable inhale, lengthen up the spine, reach up. And exhale, fold down. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold down once more. Second side here. Block with or without, same thing. This time we're gonna lean into the right foot and into the left hand, which is under the left shoulder. Begin to extend the left leg behind you. Left heel pushing away from you and the right arm is reaching up. Stay into the twist. Feel the outside of your right leg activating. Feel your waist squeezing. Lift the gaze up towards the sky if you can. Breathe. Push the left heel away from you. And then slowly look down to find a twisted lunge. Landing with the left foot down. Keep squeezing into your waist. Sink a little bit deeper into your right knee. Take one more breath. And then inhale to reach up with both hands. And exhale, frame the front foot for a pyramid pose. Maybe shorten the stance a little bit so that your left heel is nice and grounded. And we have some stability for now. The blocks are there if you need. And then we're going to prepare for the twist here as well, Parivrita Trikonasana. You can shorten your stance a little bit more. Use the block under your left shoulder to place your left hand or outside your right foot. Make sure that your sacrum is nice and flat. And begin to twist from your waist to open the thoracic spine and reach up with your right hand. Squeeze the waist, gaze up. Open the chest and the collarbones. Take one more breath. Good. Exhale to look down, frame the front foot, or place your hands slightly more forward for a nice standing split. Right knee can stay bent, right forearm behind the right calf, if you like. Keep breathing, kick up that left leg. And then begin to find a little bit more stability. And we're going to raise up, bringing the left knee towards the chest. Stable into the right foot. Repeat with the left knee bend, where you can repeat the twist that we did before, or catch the outside edge of your foot. Extending the left leg forward. Nice and long spine, look behind you. One last breath. Slowly come back to center with your gaze. And release both legs down. Relax the shoulders. Bend your knees. Inhale into a little chair pose. And as you exhale, slowly sit down, sit down, sit down. If you need, you can lift your heels. And we're gonna sit down with our bum, leaning slightly back, finding a little boat pose. Or take your way to get there. Maybe extend your legs or keep them bent, but stay with your chest nice and open. Hold for 3, for 5 actually, for 4. Now for 3, for 2, chest open, and on 1. Release. Beautiful. Pigeon pose. Once more. Swing the right leg behind you. Left knee is forward, prop it up if you need. Lengthen the spine. And then exhale to soften down. Maybe you can sink a little bit deeper down. And my invitation for this one is to slide, if you are fully down, to slide the right arm across and under the chest. To find a little bit more sensation also into the right shoulder and the upper body. Prepare to come up. Lengthen the spine as you inhale. Move the block aside if you have it under your left glute and lean towards the left side as you exhale. Swing the right leg across. Right foot is planted. Lengthen the spine, inhale. And exhale to place the right hand behind. Inhale, reach up with your left arm. Exhale to twist. Try to drop the right sitting bone down and deepen the twist, keeping the collarbones nice and open and the spine nice and long. One more breath. And then release the twist. Bring one knee on top of the other. Stack them one on top of the other using a block if you need more support. Or if it's totally inaccessible, feel free to do a cross leg position, a square pose. Like the crossing that we did at the beginning. If you're here, lengthen the spine. Both sitting bones are nice and grounded. And then we use the exhalation to soften a little bit more forward. Sink a little bit deeper down if you like, or use the breath to process any sensation. Be present with your mind. Don't escape from your body. Listen to it and talk back to it. See if it can relax a little bit deeper. Nice. We take one last breath here. Sinking a little bit deeper. And then prepare to come up. Use your hands as a support. You can just uncross your legs. Or try this with me. Lean towards the left side. Lift the knee, the hips, pivot onto your feet. without moving the feet off the mat. And we're gonna step with the right knee underneath. But we're gonna swing the left leg across, actually. I wanted to do everything at the reverse, but no, I prefer to do it on the same side for today. So find a pigeon pose. Set yourself comfortable, lengthen the spine with the inhalation. And exhale to fall forward. Slide the left arm under the chest and across the body. And prepare to come back up. Lean to the right side. Swing the left leg across again. Step the left foot down. Ground the left sitting bones. Left hand reaches behind as a support. Lengthen the right arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. The elbow outside the knee. And twist a little bit deeper. Squeeze in the waist. Reach up through the crown of your head. Engage with the pose. Stay present. And then slowly release the twist to come back into that figure with both knees stuck one on top of the other and the heels towards opposite sides of the glutes. Lengthen the spine or repeat the cross leg on the other side, and then exhale to soften down. See if you can release any tension from your outer glutes, your outer hips. If you need to exhale through the mouth this time, you can begin to release a bit of effort from your nasal breathing. Take a few more breaths. Try to surrender a bit more into the shape. If there's tension into your pelvic floor or hips, is there a way that you can let it go? At least for now. Sink a little bit deeper for your last breath here. And then slowly come back up. Lean back, uncross your legs. Lower down. Hugging the knees towards the chest. Take a little happy baby if you like, with the knees towards the armpits. Catch the ankle or the outside of your feet. Keep the sacrum pushing down. Long neck. And if there's any movement that you would like to integrate here, feel free to do so. Otherwise, prepare for your Savasana if you want to put some extra clothes on, or if you need anything to get a little bit more cozy, feel free to grab it. And then take a big side out to land into this shape of final relaxation. Keep a big or just some space in between your legs. Keep some space in between your ribs and your arms. Keep the palm facing up. And just soften here. Slowly begin to bring the mind back into the body. Wiggling toes and fingers. Rolling your wrists and maybe taking a big stretch. Maybe even yawning or just a side out. Hug the knees towards your chest and give yourself a big hug. Thanking yourself and your body now for the practice, for the physical effort, but also the mental health effort. And for taking that decision of stepping onto your mat. Instead of doing anything else, you prioritize this, which is a big accomplishment and a big gift that you did not only to yourself but to the people around you, knowing that every time that you take care of yourself, you're also taking care of others, of the people that care about you. Slowly lean towards the side that you prefer to come back to a seated position. Coming back where you started. Take a big breath in to feel your posture and a soft side out. Reconnect with any sensation from your physical body. Breathing the new energy. And then bring the palms together to the center of your chest. Gently humbling your brain towards your heart. Thank you for practicing with me today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time on